intellectual objectivity. Faith is that closer, more personal dogma and belief system. And yet the blood star, something we have defined as a star in all its other behaviours, is acting more like a god. It demands faith. It demands sacrifice. It is bloody and religious in nature. It connects to this world not through glintstone which has fallen from the cosmos. No, it connects to the terrestrial realm through blood. Glintstone seems to have first appeared in the lands between via the cosmos itself. And this is something implied by the founding Reign of Stars, the founding glintstone sorcery that describes an event where an astrologer connected to the primeval current, and the star's amber fell upon the land, highly implied to be glintstone. Whereas with the blood star, red glintstone is formed in this world by a belief system, by sacrificing something. So while the blood star is clearly a star in its certain behaviours, it is something very much different. It is not cold and distant. It wants, it desires, it craves to be worshipped by the mortals of the lands between. And it is intimately connected to blood. It is connected to our world through channels of blood, not by the cosmos. This star is a different, malevolent entity, far different from its cold parent. As to how it reaches out to people that are blind and appears to them in their darkness, I can only guess. It must be the same way that first astrologer first connected with the primeval current, as described in the founding Reign of Stars. That astrologer did not have glintstone, and yet he was still able to connect to the primeval current. The cosmic beings in Elden Ring are able to connect with humanity and the terrestrial realm. It's just there are tools that make it easier, like glintstone or red glintstone. Two things appear to be required to use the power of the blood star and connect with it: a loss of sight and a blood sacrifice. This holds true in both the case of the Thorn Sorcerers and Alberic, the only practitioners of this magic that we know of. The guilty are of course blinded, literally, and the pain and blood that comes with such an act plays the role of a blood sacrifice. The blood sacrifice and blindness that allowed them to first connect with the blood star. However, you notice that when they additionally use Thorn Sorceries now, they still need to offer that blood sacrifice, because every time someone uses one of these spells they cut themselves. Alberic's case is fascinating as well, and is one of those really great examples of FromSoft's attention to detail. The guilty, the Thorn Sorcerers, are a baseline. They tell us what you need to use the power. You need to have your sight included, and you need to offer blood. Alberic is not blind, however. Instead, he has artificially recreated these conditions without permanently blinding himself. You can see that he covers his eyes with a black cloth, occluding his sight, but not blinding himself. Additionally, he has covered himself in red glintstone, acting as the blood sacrifice that would initially happen were he blinded. How Alberic was able to uncover